Hey folks, Quillian here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Yugoslavia. In between episodes here, what I've gone and done is trimmed our production line just a scooch, just to try to get a little bit more of our airplane production actually started. I've also made some adjustments to our trade to try to get that going a little bit more. But that being said, things are mostly going okay. I'm a little worried about this naval invasion. It'll be a pain in the ass if we've got to push it back, but it's not the end of the world. I suppose I might want to play it safe and ship down our Euro response team, at least down as far as here, and see, just in case that we need some extra muscle to repel that. Looks like we have held out in the Middle East there, which is great. We are pushing in to Iran a little bit here. I trust that we'll be able to make some forward progress here. Just perfectly fine. We'll see how it goes. We're still trying to sweep through South Africa over here, and that should also be going okay. I'm actually surprised they haven't capitulated yet. South Africa, yeah, not going to take much more, although we're sort of out of, like, trivially capturable victory points. Well, we might be able to make just a move to there, which is, well, I guess is already what we're trying to do, if we can. Well, we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause and do what we can do. Many naval invasions, in theory. We do have a few more reinforcements coming here, so we'll probably be okay. Japan. So we're still not going to be able to push back against the forces from El Salvador over here, but we're holding the main home island. That's going to be okay. Our little Siamese attack group has properly cut these guys off, which is nice. Let's go ahead and make sure that these guys get obliterated completely. They're not officially out of supplies yet, but very soon they will be. We're getting warnings about more dangerous invasions. Oh, down here. There you go. Just reinforce and make sure we don't lose that spot, although we're probably okay. So yeah, still, I'm mostly just still looking to just sweep through the African territory, and then we're going to be planning paratrooper drops into the UK. Just need to assemble an appropriate air force to be able to do that, which will take a little while to produce. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with our situation. We do still have ridiculous amounts of artillery right now, but I guess that's the way it is. We don't have a million transport planes either. I might want to move them a little further up the queue, but I don't know. Mostly we just need more of our production lines to sort of wrap up, more of our factories to get repaired as well, probably. But I don't know, maybe I should change my priority even more. We're getting more alarms about invasions, but did this one actually happen? They did successfully take road. Alright, well then I'm happy we've got our Euro response squad actually coming down here. We're gonna go and encourage you to move all the way somewhere down here. We'll figure out exactly what soon. Siam. Alright, we've bopped all that, which is great. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to trim down this front line and really focus on moving south if we can. Securing some more rubber would be swell. Oh, like there's little pockets that no one's bothering to bop here. But, hey, I got my own responsibility. I can't do literally everything, although apparently I'm mostly doing that. You don't actually have your attack on, so... Oh, right, I had told you to stop at some point. And that might be tricky. Flint being... So, I mean, I think we want to go and keep grabbing some of these things. I guess we can wait on that. We still need our actual ship tech to come into play. Do we want to get subs? So, I mean, we're just going to keep going with destroyers and battleships. We might want to throw in some cruisers of some description. Maybe destroyers, heavy cruisers, and super heavy battleships as our mix? I don't know if we'll be able to produce that much unless we build more naval capacity. Let's go ahead and just get started on Marines. We may or may not use actual Marines with some of our Marine invasions. We'll have to see how it goes. I think that ideally I'd just like to be able to find spots that we can land with regular troops rather than convert people back and forth, which could be really annoying. Oh, Southern France, hold on. You actually have a thing that actually happened there. I doubt we'll be able to actually bop you out, but let's go ahead and distract you with that, since my Euro response squad is busy elsewhere. Okay, let's actually give you some true orders now. Sure, I guess that works. Okay, then you can come over here. Probably need to make these guys more tanks. Can we do more tanks? We've got some modern tanks in the bank, but not enough. I mean, we could just try to do something with medium tanks, but we still have a shortage of our light tanks, and some of these divisions are... Oh! There you go. We haven't taken Tehran yet, but otherwise the push is going swell. And get one of you... Yeah, actually, you know what? That path is fine. Grab that victory point, grab that port, grab that victory point. That might be enough, actually. Well, once we take Tehran, which is happening now, because I think these guys are all running away. They might capitulate as soon as Tehran drops. And then we'll reorganize on the Indian front here. Alright, Euro response. You're still getting position. You have no organization right now, so, I mean, we're going to have to chill for a second before we are able to recover this. Let's actually make sure to move into this spot right away, because it'll cut off these guys from supply, and then we can do a full bop. And for all I know, Rhodes is actually defenseless right now itself, and there might just literally be this group here just chilling. It's our garrisons trying to retake this over here. Here, and then you guys attack from the back. I mean, I'm sure we'll take it, but yeah, we've got no organization right now, so the numbers were looking a little funny. Oh, they were trying to land some more dudes. I mean, we could put some, like, naval bases here and things, but, I mean, what's the point, right? Okay, your response squad. You are now going to eliminate all your battle plans. You're going to group up here. It looks like we might actually take this. Already. Depends on if they land anything else, but our MPs might be able to push back. They're really not good at that kind of thing, but they might be able to manage it. Okay, so that was the southern France invasion. Northern France, nothing's happened. Italy, northwest Germany, we haven't seen anything in the bit. Alright. Siam? Well, there's some green. It's not all green. And we actually are properly out of supplies in some of these places. So, I think we have to rethink this. Especially with all the Soviet troops here. And there's quite a lot of Indian troops. I mean, we're making some advances. We might be okay. We might be able to keep moving down there. Alright, I won't freak out about you yet. So-called Egypt. How is South Africa not capitulated yet? I mean, I know you still have Cape Town, but... I don't know. Joining the attack here. Do they have an... Oh, they actually do have a naval base here. I mean, they're getting some attrition, but they're not actually out of supply. We might want to go and... Let's halt that attack. Let's just have you sweep in here, and then everyone can go there afterwards. Okay, meanwhile, everything else has been covered. We still have this group here doing some kind of crazy stuff, but maybe not that crazy. Might actually be alright. Alright, still plenty of green, and it's attacking green too, so we're definitely making some forward progress. We're not just, like, holding whatever we accomplished before. You're going to help take that side of the river, which is okay. If we can cut this in half, it actually wouldn't be bad either. I don't know if that's quite in the cards, but we're going to see. Destroyer 3, so we're going to start producing some destroyers finally. We'll maybe need to import some new stuff, that's okay. We'll start on the 4, but 3, I'm going to say, is good enough to consider starting to build some destroyers. I'm not going to spend any XP on you. We're also going to have to figure out exactly where we want to deploy you, and I'm going to want that to be somewhere safe. You know what? Istanbul is going to be fine. Just start working there. And that's actually going to use all of our naval capacity, because there's an extra couple that are, like... So yeah, 2 of these are actually damaged, so we actually really don't have the ability to produce a lot of naval stuff right now, although there's some more repairs being affected, so I think we're going to be fine soon. Okay, so you're going to keep swooping down here and be groovy, and then yeah, just keep pushing. You're going to be doing that. These guys are having some supply problems. Their strength is overall okay. They don't have max organization, although neither do my offensive forces. Remove you from there. Just encourage everyone to do this. For now. We'll come back and pick those guys off in a second. Oh, I went and changed your battle move here, which isn't what I wanted to do. Okay. Alright. The music stopped for some reason. I mean, I know I don't have it very loud, but Iran has capitulated. That is great news. And we got a ton of equipment. I'm sure a lot of it is pretty outdated, but that's okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to set our border up across India and get an offensive line that's, I guess, going to swoop towards Delhi. Or we'll re-enable you. And you are going to just bop these guys and finish them off. Okay, good. Halt everyone, and they'll start to redeploy. I'm going to get you guys to strategically redeploy to here. I don't like it when the eye strategically redeploys too often, but here's a good time to do it, actually. Oh, one of you guys will go and actually clear this area here. So we got some more resources out of that. Oh, yes, I was going to take a look at our trade situation. So we still really can't get any rubber, which is a damn shame. Although maybe we'll get some at some point. And I think we don't really have any more tungsten import options either. But rubber will start to deal with itself soon. So if we open up the second front, or rather I should say a third front against India, that might pull some of the troops off of there, which is going to assist in our push to the south as well. So we're holding here. Looks like our offense is stalled out. Let's go and take this. Please. We can open a few more angles against this group here, which has no organization. And actually, I think they're falling back, so that's going to be good. And yeah, you are I'm gonna encourage you to push aggressively here. So, you got pushed back. I don't see any active invasions. So I think we're okay there. So your response squad is mostly gonna chill. You guys are doing something over here. Meanwhile, in the south, we're a little stalled out. I'm going to tell you guys to stop your auto attack so we can accrue a little bit of stuff. Or maybe what we should do is just bop these guys first so I don't have to worry about them. We're not literally out of supply. We're getting attrition, but not sitting here out of supply, so it's hopefully okay. We actually don't even have the out of supply warning, which is interesting, unlike everywhere else. So you guys are assembling here. You've been told to go as well, and yeah, you are literally out of supply. Must just be chronically well, look at all the Soviet troops that are going to move down here. Eat up all my supply and maybe prevent us from doing anything. I don't know. I'm just going to do a crazy right-click over here on Delhi to encourage these guys to go, even if things are very dire and bad. And I mean, you were probably already moving as is. We don't have any tanks here, which is probably good because this terrain is all pretty rough and it might not be that helpful. So I am still some moves going on. We did manage to split these guys, which is nice, actually. And if we could take the provinces over here, you are... It looks like you're retreating into a bad province. What is going on with this unit? He's going to retreat into Overrun. What? That when I was giving you commands to go down to Rangoon, but why would you let me... Something weird is going on here. No, you actually retreated from there to there and got bopped. What? Alright, halt. Halt all attacks here, because you guys are doing weird things. You're about to take that, which is great. Do we have an airfield over here? We do. Although it's overloaded on planes, so never mind. Okay, holding, pushing. You, halt. Push through there. push around this way. What we're actually going to do, yeah, is we're going to trim back the front line. And delete that. And offensive line is going to be something a little bit more like this. We'll see if we can just take these guys out and then forget about them for a bit. Meanwhile, things are happening. We don't have the great speed of tanks to go and just instantly push over to Delhi, but we're going to be okay. I'm going to grab one of these and just do that because it's going to annoy me if we don't. What's your unity? 88% is pretty darn high unity. We're going to have to take a whole lot of India to make them give up. It might be a little tricksy. So-called Egypt. You guys still have some dudes up here. Oh yeah, you're working to join down the front. No, let's not do that. Let's do something like that. Oh, you're not going to be able to attack them. Never mind, then. I don't suppose you can pull off this. We'd be attacking across the river in a couple of different places. You know what? Halt. You guys can go ahead and join our front down here after all. Apparently I've been lying. Looks like here, there's no way we can't just bop one division, and then we can get a good multiple front attack against what's left over here. This is going to be mountain, fair amount of entrenchment. It's going to be a hard push to do, but we're going to see what we can pull off. I don't see any invasions, so that's good. Trying to get some jet planes. We could start to deploy them in northern France, and it actually might not be a bad idea to throw that in there. I think I will. We're starting to get some rockets also, so we can start hitting the UK. We'll probably wait until we've got an overwhelming amount and some air superiority presence there as well. So let's do this. Let's do that, just so that they keep equipping here. And yeah, you'll deploy from there. You will run day and night is fine. You're going to do air superiority and interception, mostly interception. Battleship level 2 is done. Let's go to the super heavy. We can actually save ourselves one research step as well, because I think you can go from one super heavy to the other, right? Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Just build ludicrous ships. That'll probably just get destroyed by aircraft carriers, because aircraft carriers are so much better, which makes this a terrible plan, but, you know, that's okay. I don't understand what this attack indicator is currently showing, because haven't we already won this? Or is this an attack? South Africa is attacking back out of here. Kind of weird display, but I guess, yeah, we're here, they're attacking out of there. Meanwhile, we're failing to attack from that angle. That's going to be okay. We're going to get all the troops in position. These guys are actually wearing themselves out with this attack, which is good to see. I guess I'm going to hit go on our own assault here. And it looks like it might work out. All right, Siam, how you looking? All right, actually. If we can somehow sneak behind here and grab that naval base, these guys are all boned, because that's the only naval base, and we do have them currently surrounded. Let's go ahead and delete that. And set an offensive line here. And tell all of these guys that they're to be assigned to that. So, and you keep going with your previous attack here. We'll let them shuffle around into position, and then we'll hit play in a second. I'm going to encourage you, actually, to go and take that. And that, because these are pretty safe attacks. Oh, this one might get interrupted. Although, it looks like it's going to work out anyway. Alright, you know what? Just go then. Just go everywhere. I bet you we can push. And probably these guys will get pushed to Rangoon before we go and ninja it. But I don't think there was ever a chance we were going to actually ninja it. But if we can pin them down to Rangoon and then hit from multiple angles, that'll be okay. Meanwhile, Egypt. Keep showing me these guys. I don't want to see these guys. I want to see these guys, which, yep, we're about to bop everyone out of Cape Town. Excellent. So I'm going to delete all your previous stuff. I'm going to tell you that this is your new front line and your new offensive line and play. But I'm going to tell you to still go down to Cape Town over here. Cheers and thank you. Get over there. All right. And Iran. Or really, this is like the India, Delhi crazy attack. Oh, we got these guys surrounded. And we got these guys are also surrounded. I don't know if any more of our allies are going to do anything about that. We're going to keep the crazy run going on towards Delhi. That's, I think, is okay. The Soviets are filling in these back lines, so I'm not too worried about being cut off in a horrible, horrible fashion. Tell you what, you guys go and clear that pocket out, just because it's going to simplify a few things. And you go ahead and do something like this. I don't expect these guys to really move out. They're counterattacking here, and we are going to lose. Although I think, yeah, we've got some more people about to move into this province. So I think we're going to be okay. I think we just got halted on our run towards Delhi. Yeah, because there was an 8 stack, so 2 of them moved in here on the way to Delhi, so they might get stopped completely. But we're damn close. And actually, there's a lot of guys around. Yeah, there we go. They're reinforcing, and they should keep their move going. And I don't think there's going to be enough to stop us from taking it. I'm going to take half of these guys and tell them, after you're done, you're going to sweep down this way. And we'll see if we can sort of start cutting off a few more things. Siam. Alright, still moving down well here. You just halt so you don't get completely cut off and countered, or maybe you're just going to keep attacking some more, which is, I suppose, okay. South Africa has officially capitulated, finally, giving us basically no equipment. Okay, so-called Egypt group. So is that... Okay, they're capitulated, but not actually dead yet. Alright, finish. I don't need this many people here, do I? You know what? Oh, no, I don't want the entire thing as a front. This like that. And then we gotta go around Portugal, do that. Except for some of you, that many, which is going to be overkill, but there might be a good number of stuff in there. You're going to try to go and attack there. Actually, what I'm going to do, just so that there's not any sort of weird movement, I'm going to create that second front line, take all you guys again, and actually assign you to that second front line and this offensive line. Rather than split you into 2 different armies, that's going to be A-okay. Alright. Japan, you're still... Wait. What's happening to all our goddamn garrison troops in Japan? Did you guys... I'm betting they're getting killed at sea. I mean, these are thin troops. It's not a great loss. But I bet you they keep moving around and they get killed at sea. Because they're big, stupid idiots who don't know how to prioritize their movement in any sort of reasonable manner whatsoever. Just stay on this island and stop going at sea. I don't know why. I guess they were trying to reach over here while getting cut off. Jesus Christ, why are they so prone to suicide here? And we didn't lose very much stuff. Okay, yeah, we're going to just halt you, and you're just going to run back down here. We're just going to focus on holding this bit over here and hope that the Soviets decide to actually contribute something at some point this game. It would be really swell if they decide to actually help out. I mean, I know it's a big ask, but come on. If we could take Rangoon before this. I mean, either way, I guess things are going to get bopped. And we may actually need a full round to take Rangoon, so maybe we'll just chill out about that. Alright, meanwhile, down here, you guys are still working your way that way. Meanwhile, over here... Alright, we still have all of our troops. And we've got a direct connection over here, so we're not actually cut off. Everything is actually fine. Because, yeah, we still have everyone we're supposed to have. Just not quite as pretty as it could be. You guys will actually halt this move. And you as well. Well, apparently you're still going to do some movement, which I guess is okay. But we're holding Delhi, which is important. And you're going to run down to there. Still. You know what? That's going to be fine. We're about to not push in over there as it is. Yeah, so we still have all 17. That Japan group. The fact that we've had to do all this bullshit in Japan is driving me crazy. Like, come on. Just kill them already. We could throw some more plane support somewhere. If it's going to be anywhere, it might make sense over India. Do we have an airfield over here that we actually control? We've got this one over here in the Pakistan zone. It's probably a little too far to be useful. Same thing here. We've got some planes. Let's go there. I don't know if you even know you'll have the range, but try something like that. And these guys are still just chilling. I don't think you have an attack anymore. Oop, no, not you, Siam. Doesn't look like you have an offensive line. So it is going to be to take Rangoon, please. I'm just going to hit play. So you'll probably eventually wear these guys out with your multi-pronged attack, because it looks like we're moving in there. You guys are going to get in position and get it done. I have full faith in you. You're going to be able to pull this off. Are you... You actually are doing the I have no supply whatsoever thing. But we're pushing in to Rangoon. I'm going to do some more right-clicking here, just make sure. Ah, and it's done. Excellent. Okay. So you have no orders left. Good. You are going to do this. And your new orders will be... Anyway, do this kind of push. Halt and recalculate your moves. All right. Egypt. Run along there. Should be okay. You run in there. You run in there. Quite a few troops piling in the back here. I'm going to tell you to halt so that you regain your organization. And you know what? You're going to help do this. I'm actually worried a little bit about getting cut off and getting bopped in unhealthy manners. So let's go ahead and make sure we don't have a one-column wide situation over here. Alright, you guys have swept through that. That's great. Alright, let's figure out... You don't have an offensive line right now. Let's get you guys to... do this. What the... There we go. Trim that back a little bit. I tell you guys to halt whatever you're doing. You are still going to go ahead and take that just to clear up that front line. 5 divisions assigned to this thing, that doesn't matter. And we're going to do that. We're getting some naval invasions. East Africa has an invasion, which may actually count as an invasion here. Let's see what we can do to stop that. And you over here, I wonder if we can just right-click on this yet. Probably. Well, I mean, you guys are having supplies and everything. Maybe we'll go ahead and wait for everyone to get in there before we hit play. Meanwhile, over here, everything is still groovy. You're doing that. I encourage as many of you guys, yeah, just take these provinces so that you're not walking around these provinces anymore. Because it's adding a lot of movement time, and it's a very risky set of movements. I think that would be double plus on good. Should rename this to India. Blam. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for watching another episode. We've got 70,000 manpower left. I mean, we're burning through some manpower over here. But, I mean, we're making some gains for some materials while setting up plan invade the UK, which mostly involves building a whole lot of planes. How's the air situation over here? It's a little bit better. What are these? Okay, fighters. We have the fighter advantage. We have the anti-aircraft gun advantage. They theoretically have no detection, whereas we should have better detection. Still not great. We do want to pile in some more radars. Our production queue has been shuffling around. Actually, did those radars get done? It looks like it, but I think it's probably worth continuing to get some more. Get wicked amounts of detection, because it makes a huge difference, especially to get the to intercept the bombers, especially at night. If we can get crazy radar presence, it also is going to give us a lot more vision over the channel, and when we decide to start attacking the southern bits of Great Britain, our radar range will cover this area over here. Can we get stats about it? Yeah, we already have 35% detection. They have 42, but I mean, we're going to have some presence over here, and that's going to be notable. So we're going to throw a bunch of jet fighters over the south of Great Britain, and then just try to paratroop in a crap ton of people, and we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.